Oh, we are joined now by Putnam County Commissioner John Schlumbohm as we get an update for our viewers that reside up in Putnam County. And fair season is all over with, John, and another great fair it was. But now,
that's right.
If anyone has driven past the fairgrounds lately, they're probably starting to see a little activity there as you're starting to tackle a couple of big projects at the fairgrounds. First of all, renovations are about to take place at the grandstand.
Yep, that's right. We finally, after the fair was over, we got our contractor in there that was awarded the bid to renovate our grandstand, and that structure is very, very old. It's a timber frame structure. We looked at potentially replacing it with an aluminum structure, but it's just it was cost prohibitive. Even though we're going to be putting probably close to $1 million into that. Renovation of that grandstand, it was $3 million to build a new one. So we went with the renovation, and it should be at least a 50-year plan to keep that thing up and running. And then along with that, the much awaited event center has started. We've started the underground work. The other two buildings were demoed shortly after the fair. And now we're going to be starting on or we have started this week on the event center. And we're all pretty excited about that. Mostly what's going on now is just underground, the plumbing or the sewer lines, storm sewer, moving some underground electrical lines to keep the rest of the fairgrounds up and running. So, yeah, they just showed in a picture there of the new event center that will seat probably pretty close to 700 people. It's got a full working kitchen in it, and we're hoping to rent that out to a lot of different activities going on in Putnam County.
Well, let's go back to the grandstand for just a moment. What exactly are you guys doing there? Are you revamping the seating, or is the structure framework getting redone, or what's happening there?
Well, the west end from rain over the years blowing against it there was a lot of rotted timbers in there. We're replacing those timbers. The handicap accessibility was left a little to be desired, so we're updating some of that, pouring new concrete all across the front of it, putting drainage in across the front of the grandstand. And there was a lot of the ends of a lot of the timbers holding the seatings were rotted off. So we're replacing those timbers. As far as the seating itself, that's going to continue to be the same as it was. It can be a little bit awkward getting up and down in that thing, but it's nostalgia for you. So, but that's staying as is. The seating is. Some of the boards are being replaced, things like that. A whole new roof on it. The all new siding across the front of it, and a lot of the posts were rotted off at the ground level, so those posts are being cut off and replaced with stubs and new pilings put down underneath those timbers. So it's we're trying to get a little more life out of it, and I think we can with a little care. We'll get another 50 years or more out of that 100-plus-year-old structure.
All right, we're down to our last minute, so now let's move to our discussion to the brand new event center, and I know that's going to be state-of-the-art, and you're also going to have a chance to get some of that money back that you're putting into it simply by using it as like wedding receptions and banquet hall and other types of gatherings.
Yeah, and we would love to have some of our local industry use that if they need a training hall or something like that during the week. We'd love them to reach out to us and book it. We can divide this into 2/3, 1/3, or the whole facility. We're going to have a partition wall that will come across in case they don't need the whole thing. The audio video is going to be state of the art. Everything's going to be usable to anybody that rents it. So yeah, we think that'd be a good place for businesses to rent.
John Schlumbohm, County Commissioner of Putnam County, and we'll be back with more right after this.